If Corey Holcomb would have knocked that nigga dick loose, you would have been like, it's on the air.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will put total weather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. So Alabama's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, what a cut! They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Took a shot as he threw.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Red pass, it's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown Tide!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays? Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw. It's Adams. Zings it complete to the right. Incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on second down. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Scanning the field, it's Mooney. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to surge it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses.
Scores on the sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding.
There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Oh, they're after him. He makes the grab. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. And the Cardinals have a lot of options on second and inches. Traffic, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense takes matters into its own hands. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Adams. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
God forbid I have time in the pocket.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Back to throw. It's Mooney. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on third down. This quarterback part of their running game. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
22 water. 22 water.
Gonna run it. It's Scott. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Under pressure and down. He
Well, we gotta
goes at
stop.
the 33. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Louisville offense is headed back
We
out
might
on
as
the
well
field.
bring out the
They
punt
come
now.
into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak.
Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
You'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion possession, not to mention multiples. Turning it on! And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Good
oh my God.
Pick up there now. They can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There, you're getting back out there, buddy.
4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10.
Some running backs just have a nose for the end zone. That guy did a great job there in the 2-point play, running that one in.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
All right, buddy.
Go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Hey, good read.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They try to pop a run on the draw. Runs through a tackle. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle, it's Edwards. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Keeps it on the draw.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Hey, what are you doing?
This offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Bama! Excellent pass by the back on the option. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it.
It's a seam wide open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. To the air on first down. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute.
There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, Dave. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.